Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today.
Morning traders, how are you? Welcome back. It's Friday. We made it. It's Friday the 29th of July to be exact. And as always, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday. Yesterday was a tricky day. Our direction was good, but our entry was tricky. So yeah, we're going to take a look at that. We're going to look at the trade from yesterday. We're going to look at today's potential trades. And we're going to look at the news, the important news for today. All right, guys, so let's start with a look back at yesterday's trades. And we only had the one trade from yesterday, and it was the Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc. Okay, so this is what you are looking at. This is the day chart, guys. And why we were shorting it? Well, this is why. So price was in a downtrend. Excuse my big head in the way. Yeah, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, yeah, and then it was just going sideways. But then this level here, I'll extend it across because it's an important level. Then when this level's broken, we're back in an uptrend. We've got higher highs, yeah, higher lows, doesn't create a higher high, and instead it breaks the lows. Okay, now we have lower lows. And then price came back up and we had this candle and this candle that we were happy to trade off. We were happy to trade shorts from this area. The first red candle tells us sellers are in control, and the second green candle just tells me, yeah, buyers have not taken control back. And we can still take it down to this blue line. Okay, guys. And as you can see, yeah, if I zoom in a little bit so you can see it, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, price came down from our grey zone and hit the blue line. Okay, sounds simple, but let's look on the H1, guys. Okay, let's look at the H1 to see what happened with this trade. So yes, this is what made it tricky, guys. All right, so price come up into our grey zone. Okay, then we got this bearish candle form. Okay, so this told me sellers were in control. All right, I got a slight retrace. Yeah, I entered here. I put my stop just above the grey zone. Okay. So I was thinking, Tom, you are a fantastic trader. This is definitely coming down, potentially here and then down to our blue line. Okay, but as you can see, guys, yeah, I got taken out. Got taken out here. All right, no, guys, no problem. I know some of you go crazy when you have a losing trade, but it's part of trading, yeah? As long as you follow your money management, as long as you know I am willing to lose X amount on this trade, it is fine. Yeah, we will have losing trades. As long as we have more winning trades, we're okay. And we definitely had this week. So yeah, I got stopped out. Okay, only for the market to then turn around and do this. Yeah, within 3 hours, it comes from this high up here, and then comes down and hits our higher time frame target. Okay, so I got stopped out only for the direction to still be very good. Yeah, this can be frustrating, don't get me wrong. And the other frustrating thing is, guys, it didn't give us an opportunity to get back in on the trade. Yeah, I could have entered on this large red candle here, but I can't enter on the close and put my stop above the high. Yeah, I can't enter here and put my stop above here. The risk to reward is just crazy. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, so yeah, frustrating day, guys. Got stopped out, and then the trade comes storming back down ever since and hit our higher time frame target. Okay, but Direction was good, so we can take some solace in that. Okay, so that was the only trade from yesterday, guys. Let me know how you traded it, if you had the same tricky trade as I did. Right, let's take a look at today's potential trades now. So a tricky trade from yesterday, guys, but I still hope you enjoyed the recap and analysing that trade. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, come join us, smash that notification button, and then you'll receive an alert every single morning. If you could also smash the like button, guys, it really helps support the channel. Thank you very much. Right, today, Friday the 29th of July, we've got 3 potential trades. To be honest, it could have been any yen pair that we were looking at because we are seeing yen strength. But I've picked out the 3 best. The first one is this. This is the US dollar against the Japanese yen, and we are looking to short this market. Okay, and the reasons are this. So, price was clearly in an uptrend, yeah? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Didn't create a higher high, higher highs, higher lows, didn't create a higher high, and instead price broke down. Okay, we had lower lows, lower highs, and it's coming down again. And we had this very bearish candle form yesterday, okay, which has broken this low, this area here, okay, so price is coming down. All right, and the idea is just to come from one of these grey zones, yeah, back down to these last lows over here. Okay, so yeah, we're looking to short this pair for that reason. Let's look at the H1 for our criteria. The problem with this trade is it might be like Elvis has left the building. You know, the trader's already gone, but let's hope we get a retrace today. So, as you can see, price is already flying down, guys. But what we want to see is a retrace. So price could retrace back up into this grey zone, which corresponds with these last highs and lows. Okay, if it does, great, we can get into the trade, but we need to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. Okay, yeah, so when that forms, we can then enter the trade. We can take price back down to our last H1 low, wherever that may be. It hasn't formed yet. Close 80% of the trade and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. If that doesn't happen, guys, I have put in this grey zone here. But to be honest with you, yeah, price is not going to reach this grey zone. But yeah, I put it in nonetheless. But yeah, if price does, yeah, you know the drill. Okay, I won't spend time on this grey area because I just think price is already shooting down. Okay, the best we can hope for is a retrace to this grey zone. All right, guys, so US dollar Japanese yen short. The next trade we're looking at is the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen short. Yen power. Right, so let's take a look, guys. So as you can see, price was clearly in a uptrend. Let's start the story back here. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. Okay, it broke these lows. Okay, so then price was in a downtrend. Price came back up, tested these highs, and we got a reaction. But then for me, we got a higher low almost, yeah, from this area here. But then, bang, yeah, this red candle here has broken them lows and just, yeah, put my mind at rest. And it is definitely in a downtrend, okay? Yeah, it's broken these lows, so we've got lower lows again. Okay, so what we want to do, guys, is from one of our grey zones, take price back down to these last lows here. Okay, so that's the reason why we're shorting or why we're longing. And now we want to look at the H1 for our criteria, what we need to see happen for us to enter the trade. Okay, so again, yeah, price is shooting down already. Yeah, hopefully Elvis has not left the building and we can get in on this trade. Okay, so one of two things can happen. So if this H1 candle stays broken, when I say broken, I say has broken this grey zone. If it closes below this last H1 low, okay, then what can happen is we want to see a retrace back into this grey zone. We want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form, and then we can take price back down to our higher time frame. Chances are the most recent lower H1 low, yeah, won't be a target. So it'll be too close to this grey zone. Okay, so that's the first idea. Or price could retrace back up to these last H1 highs. Okay, but again, we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. That's always our trigger to enter the trade. We get in, we close price at the last H1 low. We don't know where that is yet because it hasn't formed. Okay, close 80% and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. All right, so Swiss franc, Japanese yen short. Okay. Third and final trade is this Aussie dollar Japanese yen short. Okay, yen power. We could have traded New Zealand Japanese yen short, even Canadian dollar yen short. So if you are looking at them, guys, yeah, you can. But I just looked at the three that give us the best setups, really, and the most amount of room to move into. Okay, so Aussie dollar Japanese yen. So why are we shorting this market? So for this reason. So price was in an uptrend. Yeah, we had higher highs, higher lows. Again, higher highs weren't created. Yeah, this is always a red flag, guys. Is price breaking down? And then sure enough, price comes down, breaks these lows here. Okay, only just, but this large red candle has broken those lows. Okay, so the idea is just to take price from one of our grey zones back down to this psychological level of 9,300. Okay, guys, so yeah, we're shorting this pair as well. Okay, let's look at the H1 for our execution, our criteria. So again, another similar stories. We are off to the races already. Okay, so similar to the Swiss franc Japanese yen, if this H1 candle stays closes below these last H1 lows, then potentially we could just see a retrace up into this grey zone. Then we get a new bearish candlestick pattern form, and then we can take 100% of the trade back down to our higher time frame target. Okay, you can close at 1:1 just to lock some profit in and then let 20% run. Okay, if that doesn't happen, guys, then price could retrace back up to these last H1 highs. Okay, this area here. Okay, I don't expect that to happen because this H1 candle is already breaking these lows. Okay, but if it does, we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. We can enter the trade, take price back down to these last lows here, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. All right, guys, so yeah, yen strength is what we're seeing today. Okay, guys, so they're the three trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you've been enjoying this daily morning analysis, I hope you have, then please subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and then you'll receive an alert every single morning, guys. All right, also smash the like button. Okay, so news for Friday the 29th of July. Okay, it's quite a busy news day today, guys. Nothing overnight, as you can see. The first piece of news that we're interested in is this. Okay, it's this. 8.55 coming out of the euro. We've got the German unemployment change. Okay, so this is the first 3-star rating, and this could really move any euro pair. Okay, 5 minutes later, we've got at 9 o'clock London GMT, we've got the German GDP. So is it shrinking or growing? This is the question. Okay, so yeah, 8.55 to 9 o'clock, you know, this could really move any euro pair. All right, guys, we carry on down. We have more news coming out of Europe at 10 o'clock. We have CPI. These figures are so important, guys. Yeah, all eyes are on inflation. So inflation figures can really create volatility in the market. Okay, as we know, the cost of living is crazy. So yeah, 10 o'clock. This could really move the euro. If we carry on down at 1:30, coming out of the US, we've got core PCE price index. Okay, so another 3-star rating, which could move any US dollar pair. And then if we carry on down, the last piece of important news today is this. At 1:30, coming out of Canada, we've got their GDP as well. So yeah, is their economy shrinking or growing? We shall see. And then after that, guys, yeah, no other news that we're interested in today. All right, guys, so yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Much appreciated. And I hope you have a wonderful trading day and a great weekend, guys. All right, see you later.